Hello everyone, this is Cami Karis, and I'm going to show you how to add texture in Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to use this reference that I made before using the word Rango and some texture that I got online. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to add some typography with the type tool. You can see it over on the left where my mouse is. You can also just hit T and that will grab it as well. Alright, so just click and drag. We've created a type box. It's starting out with lorem ipsum text, but we're going to fill that in with Rango. I'm also using DIN condensed bold. If you're looking for the typeface, it's right up at the top. I'm going to make it a lot bigger. I think I'm just going to bring it up to 250. Oh, I forgot to select it. 50, great. Not quite the same, but that's fine. We can hit E and shift, or hold shift, don't just hit it, and bring it up without distorting the type. Great, so go back to your selection tool, have this guy where you want him, and then I'm using, like I mentioned before, a texture that I found online. I'll show you the website right here. It's Spoon Graphics. I'll also be putting this link to this specific page and the details. Okay, so now I've got our Illustrator file back open, and I've got the textures file that I downloaded from Spoon Graphics right here. You can see they give you a variety. I picked this one here, so I'm going to copy it by hitting Command C. If you're on a PC, Control C, and we'll go back over here. And we've already got our type selected, so that's perfect. And then open up, if you'll see on the right, there's the transparency drawer. And we want to make a mask, unselect clip, select invert mask, and then select the box on the right, and that will put us in the mask. And then I'm going to hold Command and V. That pastes the texture into my artboard. And I'm just going to rotate it really quick because we want it to be long like the type is. I'm going to expand it by holding Shift and dragging. Perfect. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's just borrow, I almost forgot. You have to leave the mask area before you start editing the rest of it. So if you see we're still selecting the box on the right, we want to switch to the box on the left, and now we're in the regular Illustrator area. So I'm just going to hold Option and click and drag and grab a copy of this texture right here. Drag it down. Okay, actually, they're not directly below each other, so I'm just going to move it a bit. Okay, and then this is also something that I got online. I got it from pexels.com. I'll put this link down below as well. They have some other great textures you can see here, and it's all free. Well, I don't know if it's all free, but these ones are free. Okay, enough of that, but let's change. At this point, you've learned how to add the texture, but I'm just going to add a few more details so we can mimic what we see up above. Let's change this to a brown that matches the paper background a little bit better. And then we're going to switch it back over on our transparency card. We'll hit where it says normal, open up this drop down and switch it to multiply, which will make it blend a little bit better with the background. And then for these little X's that we have here, let's grab our pen tool on the left. You can also hit P to open this up. Click here, hold Shift to get a nice angle, click again, and then I'm going to hit V so that we exit the pen tool, and now we're in the selection tool. Now something you'll notice is that if you look here on the left, or even up here in the top left, you'll see that we have the same brown fill that we used on the word Rango and no stroke, when actually we want the opposite. So hit Shift or hold Shift and hit X, and that will swap out the fill and the stroke. So now we have no fill, but we have the brown stroke. Right here you'll see it's 1 point. I'm going to bring it up to 6, seems good. And then over here where it says uniform, we want to switch it to this one that goes small, big, small. Great. And then we're just going to duplicate it, rotate it, so hit R, and then start to rotate it, hold shift, and that'll get you right over here. Looks really nice. Hold down Option before you let down your click, and that will duplicate it. Unselect it, you've got this X. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and drag, select everything, and then I'm going to hold shift and select the background again, and I'm going to hold Option, and I'm going to grab this guy, and actually I'm going to hold shift 2 so that it stays in a straight line, and I'm just going to bring it on over to the other side. And now they're not exactly the same, but I spent a little bit more time on the one on the top. This is how you add texture in Illustrator. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, please hit like or subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!